Lose Control by Teddy Swims is probably one of my favorite songs from last year. From the production style to the arrangement and to how rich his vocals are to the songwriting and the melodies in the song. It's a song that was literally on repeat for me all of last year. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a breakdown of the production and arrangement of the song. The song is on the key of A and it's in 3/4 or 6/8 time. So the first element we're going to look at is the drums. It sounds like this. We have this guy. Then we have this guy. We have a tambourine. We have a snap. Right? We have something that's like sounds like a hi-hat, like a filtered, distorted hi-hat sound. And then at the end of every measure, there's this tambourine roll that comes on. Yeah. So if we put all of that together, the drum sounds like this. This is such a vibe. So these drums, as you can see here, came from Addictive Drums. I think the Fairfax sample, the Fairfax library is where this sound is from. Towards the end of every measure, there's this roll on the toms, which signals like the end of a measure and the beginning of a new measure. So basically, this is what the drum sounds like on the chorus. But from the intro, we have just this kick on every downbeat. Then the drum picks up from the pre-chorus. We have the tom roll that takes us into the hook. My next favorite element on this song will be the piano, and it sounds like this. So this is two sounds that I have layered together. First, we have this piano, and then the layer is something like this. Right? Together, they both sound like this. And you can hear there's like tape noise and wobble effect. That is what I heard on the record, and I tried to replicate that using RC20 by Excellent Audio. But it is rendered, obviously. So if I add that to the drums, it sounds like this. Production on this song is very, very ingenious because without adding any other element, just with the keys and the drums, you add the vocals, you have like a complete record already. And this goes back to one of my strongest philosophies when it comes to making music. Less will always be more. With very little, with what you're hearing already, this song already has soul, it has like a feel to it already. And I think the simplicity of the production is part of what makes Lose Control a very great song in my opinion. After that, there is the bass. The bass on the verse sounds like this. 6 to your 1 to your 4, 3. Same thing happens on the pre-chorus, right? But then when we go to the chorus, the groove, the progression of the bass changes. 6, 1, right? 1, 3, 4. Then that 3 is being bounced. Yeah, so So if I add the drums to the bass and the keys, we have something that sounds like this. So the song starts with just the keys. This is what the song starts with. Then that plays for like 1 bar, and then the bass comes in with the percussions and just the kick drum. So it starts with the keys, the wood block, the snap, and the tambourine. Yeah. So it's just the kick on the downbeat of every measure. The tambourine roll. So here's where it gets interesting, right? Once we get to the hook, we get to the chorus, we have these strings that comes in with the kick and the bass, and it sounds like this. So alone, that sounds something like this. Together, it sounds like this. So there's a guitar strum that happens with the snare, and that sounds like this. Together. Then we have like these guitar fills happening in the middle of the chorus. Happens there, and it happens like at the end of the chorus as well. Then from there we'll go into the next verse. So we have like these velocity fours, these velo strings that comes in with, so that is happening with like a steel drum. This is the steel drum. That's the steel drum. This is the strings together. So that happens at the downbeat of the second verse, and basically what that does is to signal like a change in the arrangement, to tell you that okay, we've entered like a new section of the song. On the second part of the second verse, we have this synth sound happening. And then towards the end of the second part of the second verse, together everything sounds like this. Second chorus. The guitar part from earlier comes back. Then I think there are other elements that got introduced on the second chorus. basically because the song is building momentum and we're getting like to the end of the song. So the way the song was beautifully arranged, the song moves in a very climatic progression from like a very simple intro, which is just keys and percussions and kick on the downbeat, to the kick and the drums coming in, and then the elements kept getting stacked on as the song progresses, which is like how I would arrange the song actually. Very brilliant production on this song. So on the second chorus, we have and also we have this synth sound happening here. So together with this, after the second chorus, the song goes into there's a solo, a guitar solo, and of course I'm not a guitarist, but I tried to replicate that with MIDI, and I got this guitar sound from Contact, and it sounds like this soloed. So together. So there's also these strings that's happening on the guitar solo, these pizzicato strings, and it sounds like this. Together, everything sounds like this. So from here, we're going to like a breakdown where it's just the keys, and then the song builds back up to the last chorus. Okay guys, so basically that is the breakdown of Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel to see more content like this. See you in the next one.